Concert Viz 34 presents the Dave Matthews Band Tour Awards. Most Improved Song is going to go to Sweet. The outro of this song was a huge upgrade and added beauty to a song that was meant to be soft and beautiful. We get a piano sound from Buddy Strong, audibly heard both on SiriusXM and when you go to the shows. Tim was turned down and allowed everyone else to play over him. And it was soft and subtle. There were no crazy horns anywhere. So I go with Most Improved Song, Sweet. So for Best Setlist Change, we're going to go to Rogers, Arkansas, October 13th, 2021. It's a rainy, stormy day. The show was cut short due to some of the storms out in the area. And in the region of the country where the band typically plays cookie cutter sets, more casual fans, they move a Seek Up, which is still a great song. They cut that and they play JTR instead. This is something that is huge because first off, JTR's hardly played in the Central Time Zone at all. And this is, again, Rogers, Arkansas, not a popular venue for the band, but lo and behold, they do this crazy change and it works. It absolutely works. Best Liberation easily goes to Broken Things. Last time this was played, July of 2013. Actually, that's the last time I heard it, early July of 2013, but the last date was July 24th, 2013. This is a beautiful song that opens up a beautiful album that live didn't always translate well, but this song translated well, but they hardly played it ever live. So they liberate this song, they bring life to it for 2 shows, Columbus, Ohio, and then Mohegan night 2 where I was in the pit. And this song is beautiful. It's one of the best written songs post-Roy, and I'm glad it came back. I hope it continues to stick around and the band finds a way to put it in the rotation for 2022.
You don't give up, you don't survive like a shag. You don't give up.
Yeah, so for Best Outro Jam, a way to jam out of an awesome song, Best of What's Around, Mohegan Night 1. Plain and simple. It was the best jam, and then it continued another time into Madison Square Garden. But I've never seen anything like this. I want to see more of it. Just an awesome bump, 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 bump. But you're seeing a lot of just creativity from Mr. Jeff Coffin and the rest of the band. I want more of this. Just open, freeform, happy jam. Not preset Watchtower riffs or all this loud, no. Simple jam with awesome expression. This is the best outro of the year. Best of What's Around. Alright, so best transition for 2021. I'm picking Drive In, Drive Out into Say Goodbye. This is at the Merriweather Post Pavilion in Columbia, Missouri on August 21st, 2021. Folks, the reason this is the best of the year is because it's an awesome pump fake, right? It's not the 2-step in the Halloween. We know what that sounds like. We know when they're going to transition from, even a Proudest Monkey in a Satellite. But this one is a huge pump fake. We don't get any hints that Say Goodbye is coming right after Drive In, Drive Out. And Carter does an amazing drum solo. And then all of a sudden, they start Say Goodbye a little differently than they normally do by starting with the more bass note versus the flute kind of intro. So this is an awesome one. I'm gonna, please watch this. That's why I'm muting these videos. Watch the original sources. DMB4041 posted this on YouTube. Shout out to him. Drive In, Drive Out, and to Say Goodbye. You won't regret it. But this is the best because it surprises the fans like me who know typically what's going to happen next. But watching this, I got faith. So it's awesome. So for the best 2-night stand, I am picking Fiddlers Green Amphitheater in Greenwood Village, Colorado. There are a couple of reasons. First off, from a sales perspective, these 2 nights sold out. This didn't happen at SPAC, right? Obviously the long thing, but it sold out both nights. Second off, they had the best encores of any 2-night stand as far as going back to back before we get to MSG, which is a special exception. But the best encores during this amphitheater portion of the tour. I'll back you up, you might die trying night 1, and then for night 2, the 2-step Oween and the debut of Halloween. You also have, just like other venues, you have your special songs like Pig and you have your special songs like, you know, So Right being played, Sweet Up and Down being played. And you have two openers that are also top notch, a Seek Up Night 1 and a number 2, the number 40, and it was only played here. Usually it's SPAC, but they get that SPAC treatment. So just like SPAC is typically the best non-gorge, you know, 2-night stand, this is the best. You have that number 40 partial in the Tripping Billies right after that, right? This had a balanced set beginning to end both nights. You could make cases, oh, Deer Creek this or SPAC that, but to me, the encores at every other major venue were not as consistent in this outdoor amphitheater portion of the tour, right? That's why I'm giving it to Greenwood Village, Colorado. They sell well, they start well, they finish well. They've had some great shows over the years. This is case in point. So again, the best 2-night run of the 2021 tour, I'm giving it to Fiddlers Green Amphitheater. So this is the best run in a main set of a concert. It's going to be West Palm Beach Night 2. And the reason that I'm saying this is because the run here, the first 13 songs, none of them are really bathroom break songs, in my opinion. You can argue Grace Is Gone if it's been, you know, if you heard it a bunch of times in the tour. But from beginning to end, they're great, solid songs. Are they the best songs on the tour? Like, you know, there's no Captain, right? Which was played once. There's no JTR, which was rarely played. But what this has, it has 3 tour debuts: Stolen Away, Rhyme and Reason, Stay or Leave. It has some fan favorites like number 41 in Grace Is Gone. It has a Hello Again that fans were chasing, only played 3 times. And it's an awesome mix of just solid music from song 1 to song 13. There may have been other spurts of just whoa, 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 but I'm talking about this was a run. 41, Boa, Grace, One Sweet World, Hello Again, Dancing Nancy's to Warehouse, Stolen Away, Rhyme and Reason, Stay or Leave, The Stone, Digging a Ditch, and then Grace Street with that third verse. So there you go, the best run in 2021. All right, so the next one, the best set closer. So this is closing out the main set of a D&B show. For me, it's easily Two Step. This is a song that is hardly played. This was the debut of Two Step. And not only was this Two Step, this was a full Two Step, 16 minutes of really Two Step, where you've had in previous years, and even this year, they've been more shortened and transitioned into something, which happened later in the year. It did open another show after this in Kentucky at a festival. But this is the best set closer because I don't think anyone was really expecting it. People, you know, you always say Two Step, but it had gone away. So if we're going to get it, it's going to be in the encore. Nope. Set closer, Two Step, full 15, 16 minutes. And to me, it's just, there's nothing better than that to close out a set. Now, the encore, spoiler alert, was pretty stale. You know, Don't Drink the Water to me is a cookie cutter song. So, you know, it had you hoping, oh, this is where they're closing out the main set. All the possibilities. It really was a nice lead-in to get people glued to their seats for the encore and just say, look, I'm not going to skip the traffic. Now, it didn't work for me because I saw the Don't Drink the Water guitars. But that's not the point. The point is, this was a heck of a way to end the main set, and I don't think it gets any better than this. Two-step tour debut, Mansfield, Massachusetts. So for best encore, to me, I'm going MSG Night 2. I know people, oh, Two-step Oween Night 1. Oh, there was some other stuff. To me, this is the best encore, and I was pit for the show that ended with Lying Our Graves. This is the best encore, period. Only the third Christmas song played all tour. You get the only Last Stop played all tour, and then you get an Ants Marching to go into that. Yes, it's not the long version with the outro of Last Stop, but still. These 3 heavy hitters in different ways coming in to make the best encore, in my opinion, right? Christmas song is beautiful, Last Stop is powerful, and Ants Marching is that song for the band that everyone loves, mainstream and hardcore, for the most part, right? And they did a wonderful job. Nothing but a G thing interpolation. I confirmed this with Ben the Sax Guy on Twitter. Shout out to him. So that was something special. And other different things in Ants just is awesome. Yes, there's no violin. Let it go, folks. Let it go. It's still solid. It's on time. Everything is alternating on time. And to me, one of the best things you're going to see is an Ants marching, is a last stop, is a Christmas song in any individual show. So to have them all in one, it's the best encore. So for best opener, I'm going with Mansfield, Massachusetts, The Stone. To me, there's no better opener for D&B shows than The Stone. I mean, you can make an argument for Dream So Real or for Shotgun. I know some people are going to say Two Step, which opened up the festival, the Railbird Fest. I understand that too. Here's my thing. There is nothing as epic as The Stone opening, even Two Step. Buddy's playing the violin on the keys. Yes, it's not the real violin, but yeah, it's legit. It gave me chills there, just like when I heard Boy do it at my first show in 2012. This song is a journey. It starts dark, it starts intense, and then it gets to a climax. It falls off a cliff, and it goes to this soft, gentle song. It's the best opener that you're going to realistically see from this band ever. Point blank, doesn't matter what year you started going. It's the best opener. And this year at Mansfield, you ask anyone who was there, it was awesome. I almost was like just I was very emotional because it's just such a special song. And to me, Two Step can't beat it. The JTR opener can't beat it, even though I love JTR. I've gotten JTR openers. Don't think it's better than The Stone. This was a dark, heavy, we're not playing around type thing. They play The Stone here and there, but they really open with it. Stone opener, plain and simple, best opener of 2021. So the final one, best show. What's the best show to you? I don't know, you tell me. This one is probably going to be one that is the most contested or debated. Here's what I'll say. To me, the best show of the tour was MSG Night 2. There's nothing like Madison Square Garden. There's nothing like it. It's the world's most famous arena. There's better theaters. Radio City, Beacon Theater, Fox Theater. But to me, there's no better arena. Going to that venue many times for NCAA tournaments, for NBA playoff games, for other basketball games, and various concerts from Billy Joel to a sold-out 21 Pilots two-night stand that I went to. D&B was so loud. There was so much energy. There was so much, even with the absence of Jeff Coffin, who was a big part that was missed, and best wishes to you, Jeff. There's nothing like the Garden. Were there better set lists, you could argue? Sure. But the Garden was phenomenal. It was the final show. It was the band committing to this entire tour and saying, look, we are going to do everything possible to play every possible show. Some shows had to be canceled outside of their control. But the shows they could physically do with whoever could come on stage with them, like Ben the Sax Guy stepping up, doing big things, MSG Night 2, Rashawn Ross being a huge, huge coach for Ben and for the whole squad. MSG Night 2 is the best show. I know there's cases for Deer Creek, right? There's cases for, some people will say Mansfield. Some people will say all sorts of things. But to me, MSG Night 2, maybe it's East Coast bias, but this is the epicenter of the Dave Matthews Band fan base. They're celebrating 25 years in 2021 of having shows at this venue. If you were to just pull a census of all the D&B fans, most of them would be around this New York City, Connecticut, Jersey, tri-state area, right? And upstate, right? That's where the majority of the fans are, Massachusetts. Anything within 3-4 hours of MSG, that's the highest concentration of Dave Matthews Band fans. That's not a knock to the Midwest. I know there's many fans out there. It's not a knock to the West Coast, but there's a reason they do the Garden, okay? There's a reason they sell this out every time, right? They don't sell out SPAC, which is smaller. But they sell out the Garden. Every ticket is gone. So I'm going to say the best show is MSG Night 2. Hey, put in the comments what you think. This is going to be premiered tonight, November 20th, as I record this on my stream. And then I'm going to post this as an individual video for you to comment on as well. It's your boy ConserViz34. Thank you guys for checking out my content. Thank you guys for tuning into the live streams. Thank you for all the people that talked to me during these shows, met up with me, linked up with me, gave me knowledge of the venues that I've been to for the first time, gave me knowledge of this band, and so many great conversations. I do this for the people, and the people inspire me. The band inspires me. Thank you to the Dave Matthews Band. I know I can be critical, but I love this band. At the end of the day, I love this band. This band has changed my life. This band has changed my life. It's made me a better person. It's been with me through the bad times, through the good times, through all the things that I've been through in the last about 15 years. The Dave Matthews Band, there's been a song. There's been a song. So thank you guys. It's your boy ConserViz34. Help a brother out. Like, comment, subscribe. This is for you guys. This is for the fans. Buy a fan. Peace.
Do you remember the alternate format in September? And Buddy was the most vital member as he played the drums away. Don't you remember when they went to Fiddlers and busted out Halloween? They were playing best songs at Fiddlers. The car went wild. Why don't you try to? It was the last stop, night to the garden. Where are you going? He's playing What You Are. And then they would end, the main set would stay, the band would go away. Then Christmas song would be E1. Last stop into Ants. I almost peed my pants, but everyone would leave that show full of love, love. I'm not taking a taxi. Love, love, love. It's a 10-minute walk to the hotel. Love, love, love. Not even a bike taxi. Love, love is all.